Hi there, this is Dustin Dart. I'm the president of Ascent Sales International. We're a sales training and business growth consulting firm. And in this video, I have a very powerful question for you. If you're a business owner and you have a business, then the answer to this question has the potential to literally change the entire trajectory of your business and the growth of your business and the sales of your business. In fact, if you're a business owner, this very well could be one of the most important and impactful videos that you're ever going to watch. Okay, so what I want to ask you is this question. I want to ask you this. How much more could you be selling in your business than you are right now? In fact, let me rephrase that question. How much more should you be selling in your business than you are right now? All right. The vast majority of business owners that I ask this question to, I invite them to look at the marketplace. Think about your marketplace. Look on the horizon. Look at the potential of your marketplace. Think about your competition. Think about the biggest players that are out there in the marketplace and how much market share they have and how much you might be able to take away from there. What's the potential growth of your marketplace and how can you fit inside that growth trajectory in your business? And come up with the answer. If you have a pen or paper by, then I suggest you getting that out and start writing down your thoughts while we're going through this exercise in this video. All right. Now, the vast majority of business owners that I ask this question to, I ask this. After thinking about it, thinking about the marketplace and everything else, do you have the potential to double your sales? All right. Do you have the potential to double your sales? Now, the vast majority of business owners say, you know what, after thinking about it, absolutely yes. I have that potential. I could double my sales. I have the potential. Okay? Now think about this. Could you triple your sales? Do you have that potential in your marketplace and the current business? Can you 3x your sales? All right. Now think about this question. Do you have the potential to 10x? I multiply by 10 the current size of sales for your company. All right. Could you make that massive leap in sales in your business? Do you have that potential? Now, on this side here, you have your current results. Right, these are your current results. Let's just say that you're a $1 million company right now. Right? You might be more, you might be less, but for the sake of this video, you're a $1 million company. All right? Those are your current results. So here in this gap is the chasm between what your current results are and what your results could be. All right? Your potential results. All right? So you're 1 million now, could you be $2 million? Could you be $3 million? Can you be $10 million? The answer to this question, and this is why I invite you to honestly be honest with yourself and think about this question very sincerely, because the answer to this question can have the greatest impact on your business than any other question. All right? What could your potential sales and your potential results be for your company? All right? So think about this potential gap. All right? Think about what this potential gap is for your business. All right? What is it? So the invitation here on this video is to define what your potential gap is. All right? Could you double, triple, 10x, more your current results? Now, while you're thinking about this a little bit more, I have a story of two gentlemen, both really good guys, two business owners that have had dramatically different results in their business. All right. Now, business owner number one. So these two business owners, just for a little bit of a backstory here, is they both started the same type of business in the same time period. Right? They started in large format printing in the late 1990s. Okay, same business, same time frame. Now, business owner number one has a business that's approximately $2.5 million per year. All right, a respectable business by all accounts, right? He likes his job. He's got a nice house. He's fulfilled. And he's got a $2.5 million business, okay? Now, business owner number 2, in the exact same type of industry, had sales in excess of $220 million last year, okay? $220 million business. All right? I want you to think about the gap between these two business owners, all right? From $2.5 million to $220 million, we're not talking about doubling here. We're not talking about just tripling his business or even 10x. We're talking about almost 100 times more sales and potential profits. We understand there's a lot of variability in profits, but the potential for 100 times more profits than business owner number 1. Okay? Now, business owner number 1, he's a good guy. I know him personally. All right? And I'm not saying he's bad for keeping his business at $2.5 million, but I'm just saying business owner number 2 has a $220 million business. He lives a life of luxury. All right? He lives a life of true fulfillment. And as far as finances go, we're talking about generational wealth because he decided he wanted to make his business a lot bigger than business owner number 1. All right. Now, business owner number 2, I know him because I was the VP of sales for his company. All right. So I know him very well, and I know him very personally, and I understand what his ambitions were and the strategies behind getting to $220 million in sales. Okay. So that is the chasm between these two businesses, and let me just let you know that there are printing companies out there that are much bigger than just $220 million as well. So the potential for growth is absolutely massive in that particular industry. And I'm quite positive that for your industry, the potential growth is absolutely massive as well. Okay? So I want you to think about this question then. All right? Now that you understand, I've gone through this little example of these two business owners, do you think that maybe whatever the original answer to your question was should be higher? Or that it could be higher? If you said you should be doubling your business, maybe you should think about tripling it. Or maybe you should think about 10xing it, or even more. All right? Because the true potential of that business is absolutely stunning. Now, when I went through this potential gap for me in the business and for my own personal sales career, and I started to understand what my true potential was, I've got to tell you something. It completely changed my life. All right? It changed everything for me. It changed my career. It changed the trajectory of everything. Because once you begin to grasp your true potential, something magical happens inside. All right? There's a fire that starts in your heart and your soul and your spirit. Right? There's an excitement that comes into your life because you're trying to achieve what you potentially could, and everything begins to change. And you start to make different decisions. You start to look for opportunities in places that you never would have thought to look before. Okay? So understanding what your true potential is can literally change everything for your business. And I hope that you can start to understand the power of the answer to this question and what it could mean to your business throughout our little conversation we're having in this video. Because again, if you understand what your true potential is, you're going to start thinking about things a lot differently in your business. You're going to start thinking and making different decisions. Okay? Now, here's another question I want you to answer. All right. Now that you can start to understand what your true potential is, and you've started to define what your potential gap is, here's a question for you. Why haven't you achieved those results yet? Okay? Why haven't you reached your true potential yet? All right? Now, maybe in the case of business owner number 1 that we were speaking about, perhaps he didn't want to. All right? And that might be your case. But if you're still with me here in this video, then I believe that you truly want to make an impact. You want to make an impact in the world. You want to make an impact in your marketplace and for your family. And so I believe, if you're still here with me, that you want to reach your true potential. All right? So what's the answer? Why haven't you been able to reach there yet? All right? Now, through my analysis of many different businesses, the main reason why they haven't started to reach their true potential is because of this one reason. There is no strategic plan to do so. All right? Here's just the simple fact, and here's the simple reality. Most businesses are just simply running, right? There is no plan. There is no overarching strategy to reach massive potential growth, all right? They're just there. They're running on the day-to-day, and they're running from fire to fire, putting out each fire, and there's no true plan. And without a plan, it's going to be really, really hard to reach where you want to reach, okay? There's no overarching strategy, all right? Maybe you do have a plan. But if the plan isn't taking you to where you want to go, then maybe the plan is inefficient. Maybe the plan's no good. Or if you do have a great plan, but you're still not able to reach your true potential, then perhaps you're very inefficient at carrying out that plan. All right? But it all has to do with this. As Benjamin Franklin said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And so the more powerful your plan is, right? The more powerful your strategy is, then the more likelihood you're going to be able to reach your true potential. All right? So here's another question. Here's a second why question for you on your business. All right? Why should you? Why should you grow your business? Why should you try to reach for your true potential of growth for your business? All right? Why should you? When I think about this question, there's two answers that come to mind. All right? Number one is that you have the opportunity. All right? You live, most likely, in America. We live in a capitalistic society. You have the opportunity to grow your business as big and as wonderful and as profitable as you want. Okay? You have that opportunity. You have the opportunity to make the impact in life that you want. All right? We have such a wonderful opportunity in this great land of ours. All right? So that's the first one. The second answer is this. You have the responsibility to do so. Okay? You have the responsibility to the marketplace to grow your business. You have the responsibility to the marketplace to show your innovation, all right? To serve your clientele so that they can have the benefits of your product or service. You have that responsibility to do so, all right? You have the responsibility to your employees that are currently working for you to try to reach your true potential. Because if a business is not growing, then the business is dying. And if a business is dying, then you're really truly doing a disservice to your employees. Okay? Not only that, last but not least, I believe that you have a responsibility to yourself and to your family and to your loved ones to be able to reach your true potential so that you can have the impact in their lives that you can, so that you can give them better opportunities in their lives as well. All right? So you have a responsibility to society at large to grow your business, to be to reach your true potential. All right? So I want you to imagine this scenario. All right? Let's imagine this scenario together. Let's say that in a distant future, okay, in a distant time and place, that you are 90 years old. All right? You were lucky and you're able to reach the good old age of 90 years old, all right? And you're sitting in your rocking chair and you're looking out over the sunset and you're thinking back on your life. You're thinking back and you're reflecting back on all the things that you accomplished, all the things that you did in your life. And you think about your business that you have right now. All right, you're thinking about, reflecting about this time of your life right now. And let's just say that you didn't. Let's say that you defined and you can understand what your true potential is now. And let's just say that you made a decision to not do anything with it. And that your business stayed where it is right now. What would your future self think about that decision? What would your future self wish that you did with this situation right here and right now? Okay, it's a pretty powerful question. What would your future self tell your current self about your current situation and what to do with it? Listen, we have one chance, all right? Life is short. Time's going to go by, and sooner or later, we're going to be in that situation where we're reflecting back on our life, all right? Sooner or later. Sooner than later, actually, all right? Time goes by in an instant. And if we don't do what we could do, if we don't commit ourselves, if we don't do what we have the potential to do, I can guarantee you this. We will be filled with regret if we don't reach for our true potential. If we don't go out there and take the risks to be the best that we can be, to take our business to where we know that we could take our business. In that moment, we will be filled with regret. Think about that, okay? And my invitation to you is don't regret this opportunity, all right? Don't regret your amazing opportunity to grow your business, to make the impact with your business that you have, all right? Now, to end with, let's suppose there's a football coach, all right? He's in the NFL, and he took over the worst team in the league, all right? The worst team in the league. But he knows that he has the potential to grow this team to become the Super Bowl champions, all right? There's two things that he must do, that he must get in order to grow his team from the worst team in the NFL to the best team. And that number one thing is he must get a superior strategy. Okay? A superior strategy of playing the game, a superior strategy of growing his team, a superior strategy of winning the players, okay? And a superior strategy of coaching and training his players in order for him to be able to become the best team in the nation. All right? And then the second thing he must have is he must have the players, all right? The people that he's going to need to help him have the best team in the league, all right? He must get the players, or he must train his current players. So he needs a superior strategy and he needs superior players. And if you want to take your business and change it so that you can start to begin to reach your true potential, you must think about this. One of my mentors who I've studied under is a genius. I mean, literally a business genius. His name is Michael E. Gerber. You may have read one of his books called The E-Myth. It's one of the best-selling business books of all time. It's been on the bestsellers list for about 30 years. And Michael E. Gerber says this: if you want to truly grow your business, you must forget about old co. And you must create new co. All right? The things that you're doing right now are going to keep getting you the same results that you're getting right now. So in order for you to completely have a new company so that you can reach your true potential, you must start doing things in a completely different way. You must update and change your strategy. All right? Another thing that he says, you must start working on your business, not just in your business. Because a lot of times, the reason why you're not able to reach your true potential is because you're stuck in the day-to-day. You're stuck running your business. You're stuck being a fireman, running from one fire, one problem to the next. All right? And there's no time to work on your game. Well, you've got to pull yourself out, and you've got to start looking at your business from outside of itself and start making the strategic moves that you need to make so that you can reach your true potential, okay? With a superior strategy and superior players, okay? So, I want you to think about this. If you truly want to dramatically increase your sales, then I'd like to have a conversation with you. I'd like to see where you're at. I'd like to see where you want to go. And then we can talk about if my experience and my expertise can help you and your sales grow to where they need to grow. All right? It'll be a quick, friendly conversation. And from that conversation, we'll know if there's a way that I could possibly help you. All right? I want you to do this, though, no matter what. I want you to make a decision. I want you to get committed. I want you to get all in on growing your business to its true potential. Because anything less than growing it to its true potential will truly be a tragedy. And that's just the simple fact. It will be a tragedy if you if you don't make the decision to grow your business to what it potentially could be. All right? And if you think and if you feel like I could be of service to you, all you got to do is fill out the form on this page, and we can set up a time to chat and see if there's a way that we can help you grow your business. All right, this is Dustin Dart with Ascent Sales Training. Go out, make it a great day, and go out there with no regrets. Thank you.